that person does have the opportunity to purchase the video, if I were them, I would absolutely purchase the video.
Wow. Well, do you think this is going to surface publicly? I mean, are we getting close to that moment?
From what I'm hearing, I think so.
Everybody, first of all, I don't know why all the girls over there and all the guys over here, if you ain't talking to a girl, then you got...
Hollywood may look glamorous on the outside, but there's a lot of darkness behind the scenes. The latest shocker involves a secret deal about a celebrity's private tape, with Oprah Winfrey and Diddy at the center of the drama. It's a juicy scandal, but just another day...
There is at least one major network, possibly two, in a bidding war for that footage. So I believe we're sooner rather than later maybe finding out, unless that person comes and purchases the video themselves, which is really the goal of the people who have the video. They just, at this point, if that person doesn't want to purchase it, then it's going to go on the open market.
Attorney Ariel Mitchell has spilled some major secrets. She's revealed that there are not one, but 3 private tapes involving big names like Diddy and maybe even Oprah. These tapes are apparently being sold for millions of dollars to keep them hidden, so the public doesn't learn what these Hollywood stars are really doing behind closed doors.
At that time, you thought of what you were doing as a bad thing, or just as a thing that you all did, but you had to keep it a secret?
I didn't think of it as good or bad. It was that old sort of wiring of, if you're caught, your life.
The story really took off when attorney Ariel Mitchell, who's used to handling scandals involving the rich and famous, sat down with Laura Ingle for an interview. She revealed that these tapes are part of a catch-and-eliminate plan. The term sounds shady, right? It means buying up compromising material not to expose it, but to bury it. In other words, they're paying millions to make sure no one finds out about these celebrities' dirty secrets.
What you do is to control the situation, and the only way to control it is to have possession of it. And the only way to have possession of it is to purchase it. So that's really the only way to ensure this won't...
This whole situation screams cover-up, and it's clear these aren't small players involved. Ariel Mitchell, the attorney who was approached to broker one of these deals, which she wisely turned down, is now making us wonder who else is involved. According to Mitchell, these tapes were secretly recorded without the participants' knowledge or consent. It's wild to think that even though these celebrities are always being watched, someone managed to sneak a camera into their lives. Mitchell, who's had dealings with Diddy before, she represented Audrey English, who has accused him of intimate trafficking, is now pulling back the curtain on the dark side of Hollywood. And with Oprah's name attached to it, the whole thing is becoming a mix of shock and intrigue. Like Hollywood needed more drama now, let's talk about Oprah. There's a growing whisper network suggesting she's known about a lot more dirty secrets in Hollywood than she's ever let on. Think back to Harvey Weinstein. Oprah was seen with him, smiling and offering praise, and now people are questioning what she really knew. Some are saying she's been close to the wrong people for too long, covering up their misdeeds. Sure, Oprah's built a brand around being a caring, philanthropic media mogul, but now people are starting to wonder, what has she helped hide? It's getting harder to ignore, especially after actress Rose McGowan, a vocal critic of Hollywood predators, accused Oprah of knowing about Weinstein's abuse of women. Then there are bizarre stories coming out, like people being forced to stand in front of mirrors and told to just relax, which sounds like a scene from a bad movie. As for Oprah and Diddy, they've both been spotted at each other's events for years. It makes you wonder what goes on at those infamous parties where no phones are allowed, and everyone has to keep up appearances. These elite gatherings have long been rumored to involve illegal activities, and it's starting to feel less like a rumor and more like a reality people are trying to cover up.
My community shouldn't be filled with rage. You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't be filled with the same atrocities that they gave to me. In the media, they don't talk about it. So in my raps, I have to talk about it. And it just seems foreign because there's...
Thought this couldn't get any crazier. It seems there might be a homeland security angle to this whole mess. During a raid on Diddy's Miami mansion, authorities reportedly seized explicit tapes, some featuring recognizable celebrities doing things they'd never want to be exposed to the public. And now, the big question, could Oprah be in those tapes too? Ariel Mitchell hasn't denied it, and that uncertainty is sparking wild speculation online. If these tapes are real, the fallout could be huge. We're talking about a scandal that could bring down Hollywood's biggest stars, including Oprah, in a way that makes the Harvey Weinstein debacle look like a warm-up. The damage could go beyond careers. It could shake entire empires. Oprah has been an icon for decades, the face of American TV and philanthropy. But imagine if one leaked video wiped out all the goodwill she's built over the years. It wouldn't just knock her off her pedestal, it could destroy it completely. So, why have these tapes stayed hidden for so long? Insiders say Hollywood's power structure is built on mutual favors, with many willing to do anything to keep secrets buried, whether it's through media blackouts, payoffs, or legal threats. The public has been sold a squeaky clean image, while behind the scenes, corruption runs deep. Diddy's been surrounded by scandals for years. His infamous parties, often full of underage guests, trafficking rumors, and power plays, are an open secret. He's facing multiple lawsuits, including one from a model claiming she was forced into compromising situations. And it doesn't end there. Diddy's Atlanta and Miami properties were raided, and authorities found enough material to implicate a number of high-profile celebrities. It's not exactly shocking, but it is unsettling. Meanwhile, Hollywood's holding its breath, hoping this all blows over. But federal charges like intimate trafficking and racketeering are no joke. These kinds of crimes could take down not just Diddy but anyone connected to his parties. The public's reaction has been one of outrage, disbelief, and a demand for answers, and who can blame them? Hollywood has been covering up scandals for decades, but this time, it might not be enough. If these tapes do exist and get out, it's game over for more than just a few stars. It could rock the entire entertainment industry. Imagine Oprah, once seen as the queen of talk shows, suddenly being linked to the same kind of scandals as disgraced moguls like Harvey Weinstein or Jeffrey Epstein. We're talking about a total image collapse. And it's not just Oprah. Diddy's empire, built on swagger and hits, would also crumble. Beneath the glossy exterior, there's a lot of mess, and if these tapes are real, the world might finally see the
to celebrate the birth of Sean Puffy P. Diddy.
What's even more mind-blowing is that Ariel Mitchell hinted there could be even more tapes, more scandals, and more big-name stars involved. Hollywood's obsession with secrecy and control might be a lot darker than we ever imagined. It's all about image, after all, and now it looks like those carefully crafted personas could start to crumble. If Oprah's involved, maybe no one is untouchable, and maybe, just maybe, Hollywood's deepest secrets are finally on the edge of being exposed. This situation reveals a chilling truth about how the powerful stay in power. The entertainment industry has used every trick in the book to control the narrative and hide the real stories. Scandals get buried beneath layers of payouts, contracts, and favors. Imagine a group so confident they genuinely believe they can manipulate every public story, scrub every scandal, and rewrite history to fit their needs. That's Hollywood. The glamour is just a front, a distraction, a sleight of hand. Diddy's legacy is already marred by numerous accusations and legal battles. He's made millions by building a brand of charisma, talent, and raw ambition that resonated with the public. But beneath that shiny exterior, it seems there's a lot of darkness. The parties, the allegations, the whispers, all of it is getting louder. The house of cards is looking shakier than ever. The public may have always suspected something, but now that the proof is starting to surface, the difference between suspicion and truth is becoming impossible to ignore. If Oprah falls, it'll be monumental. Unlike many celebrities, Oprah represents an ideal, the self-made icon who overcame the odds, built a massive empire based on goodwill, generosity, and trust. People believe in Oprah. And if she's mixed up in this scandal, it's more than just another celebrity scandal. It could be a genuine cultural rupture. The Oprah and Diddy tapes, if they even exist, are becoming a test for how the public views Hollywood. Are these stars really untouchable? Should they be? If celebrities like Oprah and Diddy have engaged in behavior so vile it's worth millions to cover up, the question becomes, why? What is it about the celebrity lifestyle that breeds this kind of behavior? And why do we, the public, keep buying into their manufactured innocence, only to turn around and feast on the scandals when they finally surface? It's a toxic cycle. Stars rise, they shine, they inspire, and then they get caught in some scandal that shows how deeply flawed they really are. And yet, for some reason, we keep hoping the next one won't let us down. But it keeps happening. Hollywood might look like a glittering stage, but its foundations are cracked and crumbling. What Ariel Mitchell is suggesting goes beyond just a few tapes.